Apparently, the Chicago Bears are now the favorites to sign running back David Montgomery in free agency. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, man, I feel here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And here to talk about this latest kind of report slash rumor, if you will, that's coming out about Saquon and the Bears. So according to this website called Sports Betting AG, they listed the odds for Saquon Barkley's next team, and the Bears are at the top of the list at plus 400. They've got the Bills next at plus 500, and they've got the Broncos at plus 550. For some reason, they don't have the Giants on here, and I think there is a non-zero chance Saquon does go back to the Giants. They had such a good year with him. Why wouldn't they want him back? So, initial thoughts on this, I gotta say, again, don't know how much I can really read into this when it's not a truly reliable source, but let's just go with it and say these odds are accurate. I gotta say, folks, I just can't buy it, okay? Saquon Barkley, while he would be an upgrade over David Montgomery, is just at a position where Ryan Poles isn't going to value it, okay? And Saquon had one hell of a year last year. Over 1,300 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, 57 catches for over 338 receiving yards. The problem is always the position and also the money. You've got David Montgomery, who's a free agent himself. So if you had to decide between paying Monty and Saquon the same amount of money, you're picking Saquon every time. But that's not the question. The question is what Saquon is going to demand. He's going to demand about $16 million a year. Okay, I think he turned down a deal which was around $12 to $13 million. So he's looking for more than that. And here's the reason why I believe this is not going to happen, okay? We have so many other positions of need. We know that. You don't need a superstar running back here to upgrade kind of your position, all right? Here's an example. The Philadelphia Eagles have the best offensive line in football, all right? Their running back is Miles Sanders, who's not a superstar by any means. He's a solid running back. But because they've got that best offensive line in football, Miles Sanders looks that much better. Heck, Kenneth Gainwell looks better. Boston Scott looks better. Anybody can run behind that offensive line because it is the best in the NFL. That is what the Bears need to understand here is you build the offensive line, you spend money on the offensive line, and you go from there. Now, if you've addressed the offensive line, you've addressed the defensive line, you've addressed the defense and a couple other positions like receiver, and then you're thinking about running back, okay, I can get with it. Probably not realistic, though, because of all of those different things you got to focus on. So I love Saquon. He's absolutely a stud. But again, I don't like paying running backs. He's at a position where it's just not valued as much. I'd rather spend the money on the offensive line. And, folks, even letting David Montgomery go, I don't mind. Spend that money on receiver. Give Justin Fields some weapons at receiver rather than running back. And so that's how kind of I feel about it. If we had a great offensive line, Khalil Herbert would look good behind it, and he would be the presumed starter if we let Monty go. So to me, I don't really see this happening. I don't think the Bears will sign Saquon Barkley. I just don't think Ryan Poles is going to go in that direction. But hey, let's see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.